Again, we are not going to be attending tonight's Halloween party, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. We've been to many of them, but this is awesome. What is your name?
Christina.
Christina? She's dressed as Coraline. It's amazing. Well, it's like button eye and all that. Where are you from?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. So you're going to be at the party tonight? Is this your first party?
Not mine first, but my mom's. Yeah. So it's going to be exciting.
Have you been to parties in the years past, or is this the first one?
I've been a couple years ago.
A couple years ago?
Yeah.
Did you dress as cool as this last time?
I don't think so. I think this one's weird. Yeah.
That's the way to do it. So we have returned to what once was the site of Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate tutorial, where you can come here and learn right there on that stage how to be a pirate. It is no longer here. Instead, there's something a lot cooler. Right here now, you can actually meet Captain Jack Sparrow himself.
I think I'm the one who's doing spills, so here we go. 1, 2, last one, 3, got it.
And for the very first time, you can get Captain Jack Sparrow's autograph. I think he only used to be at the Halloween parties here, am I correct?
Correct.
Correct.
Wherever I come, bad luck just comes my way. Wherever I go, hard luck is there to stay. Good luck never stays a day. Bad luck's always coming my way.
Do you guys want to see something absolutely terrifying? I am not wearing all black. It is Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween t-shirt, which kind of makes up for it, but for the first time in forever, that was a Frozen reference, I'm not wearing all black. Today we're at Magic Kingdom for nothing really except to just explore and just hang out here because we love it. So let's show you some interesting things hidden throughout the park. Shall we? So our first stop today is Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, and right now the standby entrance is 35 minutes, and what we want to show you is in the standby line. So here in the standby line, if you're a fan of Don Knotts and know the movie Apple Dumpling Gang, here on the wall is an image of Don Knotts himself from that movie. We are big Don Knotts fans, and if you know or have seen us wear the t-shirt Knotsferatu with him in it, that's him. Our favorite Don Knotts movie, The Ghost and Mr. Chicken. riding Big Thunder Mountain is always fun. Currently, Tom Sawyer's Island is closed, and not sure why. We're wondering if it has something to do with recently they drained all this water out of here to do some work on the track for the riverboat, which is still down. To get onto the riverboat is over there, but you can't, it's still out. But our main focus is right in the center of your screen, right there, the Haunted Mansion, our home away from home. So if that's our home away from home, why are we talking about Tom Sawyer's Island? Well, everybody and their mother is always trying to get pictures of the Haunted Mansion, and Jessica pointed out that if you stand on these little docks right here on Tom Sawyer's Island facing the Haunted Mansion, you can get a pretty awesome shot that's different than the 1,000 other photos that are taken of the Haunted Mansion at the day. But we can't get over there right now to show you. Sorry. And now for a secret about the Haunted Mansion that we just found out. And I do believe it's from the Disney Parks blog. I'm not sure if you can see this, but on the very, very top, the wind vane, the weather vane up there, is a bat. So all the times that we've been here, we've never noticed that on the ground are footprints, or doggy paw prints for the caretaker's dog. They go right through this gate, across this little walkway, and right there in the center of your screen is a doggy door, so the caretaker's dog can enter the crypt. What is this ring of stones here? Right in front of Memento Mori. Adventureland or Liberty Square is that way, and the Haunted Mansion is there. But right here, it's just a random square circle, stone circle that many people walk over and don't realize it's there. We've been wondering what this thing is for the longest time. Jessica calls it the fairy ring, and we've been asking everybody in the Magic Kingdom, what is it? So we've talked to quite a few people, and we just got word, and I'm surprised that nobody really knew this, but the Haunted Mansion queue line actually would extend out this way, that in fact there was a giant tree here at one point, and a well that was the Fast Pass line. So it was kind of like the queue line, but that is gone. And we heard that the tree, when they took it down, they petrified parts of it, and it is where inside the Haunted Mansion, Jessica?
The music room.
Inside the music room behind the glass. So when you're going through the Haunted Mansion and there's the piano, the giant window that's behind it, that tree used to be here in front.
Well, one report says it was petrified, another report says they are complete and live there. Whole and live.
Who knows? So reports, different legends, different people saying different things, that's Disney for you. But it's still really cool, isn't it? I think it's cool. Do you think it's cool?
Yeah.
Did you know that? Did you know what this ring of stones fairy ring was?
Fairy ring.
Fairy ring.
Fairy ring.
Fairy ring. And it's got little horse hooves and wagon wheels that go through it. There's Tangled themed bathrooms with Rapunzel's tower way off up in the distance. Actually, it's really close. Forced perspective is a wonderful thing. Over here, where all these people are standing right now, but at the end of the night, you can do a magic shot. Well, it's not really a magic shot. You can hold one of these lanterns, which are right there. It makes a very, very cool picture. We've done it multiple times. It's a small world. We are not a fan of this ride at all. But I have a feeling that we would probably change our mind and like it a little bit more if we're out in California. We've heard that that one is a lot different and a lot cooler. The Peter Pan ride, it always has a very high wait time. We don't like it. And waving to different people. What's that?
I like the queue line.
The queue line inside that is pretty awesome. Oh no, look at us getting all construction-y. But right there is Prince Charming's carousel. It is still under construction. In fact, I don't even remember what it looks like with all that stuff down. It's gonna be interesting to see what they do with it. And there is Cinderella's castle. Right behind those windows is the Royal Table Restaurant. Those are construction walls, mainly because they looks like that they are already fitting the castle for the Christmas lights, which is gonna be coming up very quick. And then Halloween isn't even over yet. What the heck, Disney? And usually, right here, the Sword in the Stone, right next to the carousel, there's a sword there, but it is gone. Where'd it go? Do we have a new king? Okay, so the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh. This tree right here is our stop right now. So bear with me here. Directly across from the Winnie the Pooh ride and the tree is the Seven Dwarves Mine Train, which is probably the most popular ride in all of the Magic Kingdom. But before this, it used to be the 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea ride, and it was pretty massive. But this tree right here used to be over here, almost directly straight ahead. And over time, as the rides changed, they moved it to where it stands today. Hello, hello, it's Tigger. See, look, now we're talking about Winnie the Pooh, and here he comes. All right, so all that pretty much remains now from 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea are probably a few small details, but inside this tree, carved, very tiny, if you know where to look, is a submarine that pays homage, memory, if you will, to the 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea ride, which used to be here. So just under the sign and around the tree, and Jessica's already in there, and behind us, right there, and it's funny because it kind of looks like a fish, but it makes sense because it's the ocean, but that is the submarine for 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea. How cool.
So a little piece of extra trivia is that Winnie the Pooh now sits where Mr. Toad's Wild Ride used to be, and inside Winnie the Pooh ride, I think it's before you hit the first door, on either side there's a little piece of homage to it. There's one picture of Mr. Toad handing over the deed, and I forget what the second picture is, but I think it's also Mr. Toad shaking hands in front of the house.
So it is the end of our day here, exploring the Magic Kingdom and all the secret hidden wonders that are beneath your feet. And on our way out, we wanted to say goodbye to one of our closest friends here, Ace. He is moving. His last day is
the 27th.
We're gonna miss you, man. This guy knows some really awesome magic, and he's working at the moment. But he knows some awesome magic, and he's entertained us in many ways on many nights.
Would you like to see some?
Yes. Yeah. And gone.
Do you want to see Tinkerbell? Tinkerbell's right this way. I'll miss you guys.
We don't want you to go. We're going to kidnap you. I shouldn't say that on camera. Because what if it does happen and then they're like, wait a second, those guys said that that's going to happen, and I shouldn't talk like that in the land of Disney.
I miss you guys because you're like Disney family. A lot of people know you.
Don't cry.
Wherever I come, bad luck just comes my way. Wherever I go, hard luck is there to stay. Good luck never stays a day. Bad luck's always coming my way.